Hello, Leo. Welcome. Thank you for being here. There's going to be a general read I've been dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, About 53 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Leo. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Sagittarius, and then in Sagittarius, I told Sagittarius what I think I said in Aries. I don't know what is going on, Leo, but this King of Wands reverse energy seems to be that, and the Emperor reversed seems to be the energy that just keeps on popping out in every single read. Like, hey, look. With a Seven of Swords following. I mean, once again, here we go. We just started. We're not even a minute and a half in, and right away they're just up to some shit. Unfortunately, this is behind your back and towards you, Leo. Oh my goodness gracious. People got problems. People have problems. People don't know when to walk away. People don't know when to drop something. Go figure. It's like this. Go figure. It's the snake wrapped around the handsaw, the coil, and it's like you don't realize you're going to do it to yourself. There's a Three of Swords. Do I need to make myself clear? So like I said, so the Three of Swords, everyone knows I don't teach tarot, but the Three of Swords means you know very damn well what you're thinking and what you're feeling and what you're doing and what's going on. You know. So unfortunately, this Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, you know you're being sneaky. You know you're being shady. You know this is going on, and that is guilt eating you alive. And unfortunately, how do you feel bad for someone like that? How do you feel bad for someone like that? It's kind of like the situation of, the thief in the back of the cop car crying. They're not crying because about them having like an awakening or a revelation or a realization of like what they did. No, they're crying because they finally got locked up and thrown in the back of a cop car. I can't do what I want to do now. Yeah, you can't no more. There's justice. Hopefully the police aren't involved in this. I do recommend you listen to Sagittarius' reading. Hopefully they're not involved in this. Why are they looking at? I don't understand this. So I guess we just started. They're like, no. Interestingly enough, they're like, no. Don't get the police involved. Don't get the police involved. But why? I don't understand that. Why Crosswatch are you looking at Leo as if now Leo's the fucking problem? This is that deflection game. You're the one being sneaky and shit. This is like the typical saying of like, ma'am, how much have you, for example, how much have you been drinking tonight? You've been drinking and driving. How much? And then they like escort her away like from her car, her vehicle. And she's like, ow, you're hurting me. And he's like, ma'am, I'm not even touching you. And everyone knows she's just blowing smoke. being dramatic, being theatrical, like, look at me, like trying to, snake her way out of it. And then what's really bad is when you got the ones that are trying to, like, persuade the police officer, and it's just like, you're willing to do whatever you got to do to not get that square ticket, huh? You're willing to do whatever you got to do to, find that loophole, jump through, to, snake your way out of this. There you are, Leo. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. They're like, no, 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 please don't get the police involved. Why? That mean, like, how deep does the rabbit hole go? How deep does the rabbit hole go? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. What did I tell you at the beginning of this, Leo? It's usually the King of Wands reverse or the Emperor reverse coming out in these readings. So we got the King of Wands reversed to the Emperor. I'm not calling Aries out, but poor Aries. That's why Aries has got to be a good role model for all the father figures out there. Don't fuck up. Do things the fair, square way. The Emperor did not build their legacy with toothpicks and duct tape. That's child's play. Damn, this is an energy of like, you sure you want to do that, Crosswatcher? You sure you want to do that? This is like full on panic mode. So what's with the legal shit? What's with the legal shit that's got them in panic mode? Like, please no officer, like for the example of the movies, please no officer, they're caught speeding right, a female behind the wheel. She like pulls down her shirt. Please no officer, please no officer, please no. And the cop's like, ma'am, step out of your vehicle. Black and whites. Get out of your vehicle. Stop everything you're doing. Take the keys out of the ignition. Let's go. I'm going to escort you to the back of my cruiser. I'm going to run your identity and check your driver's license, check your background. We all know how it goes. Energetically speaking, is there anything you want to tell me? This is weird. You'd think I was a cop. Is there anything you want to tell me? Is there anything you want to be transparent with me or honest or upfront about with me now, before I go digging and I find out some things that you could have told me but you didn't, and because of that there's going to be worse consequences later on? Because they're really pondering it right here, and I don't know what this is. They're really pondering. They're like, what the fuck, what the fuck? This is full on panic mode. Don't you know? They know everything. Look around, Neo. They can be anybody and everybody. There's the 8 of Cups. They're like, I don't give a fuck. Uh-huh. Yep. That's what they all say. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Yeah, that's what they all say. Bark, you dog. What is this? Is this an energy of like a fake alias or an accomplice? I've seen this before. Hopefully not a, partner and you know what. You're spinning your wheels still. What is that? There's the Chariot. There's a Knight of Swords reverse. I mean, damn. So you're just gonna, you just re-emphasize, I don't give a fuck. And then over here, you're like, I'm just gonna be fucking reckless. I mean, when I said bark, you dog, you took it literally, Crosswatcher. I mean, look at this. Why are you getting all? I mean, I understand you want to get pissy and challenged with me. It is what it is. Selfish and greed. It's all for selfishness and greed. You are showing me that energy, partner, and you know what? And as I say that, there's the Lovers, and there's the Devil coming out too. Oh my gosh, Leo. Oh my goodness. Is this one of those situations where it's like, fuck that, you both get the same charges? You both get the same sentence? Hopefully not. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is full on panic mode of like unfortunately, this is like full on panic mode. Like when you see like two people like holding each other, like it's all right, we'll figure something out, we'll figure out something. And this is just shit talk over here. Unfortunately, there's like a full on disconnect of like survival mode and instinct kicking in, where even like that's what I'm saying, Leo. Whoever this is that even you are with or dealing with, this is like, no, we'll figure something out, and it just fractures. It just fractures. And this is like no honor amongst thieves. Like, watch out, because you think you're in good with someone. No, this is that same energy I was telling you or titled back then. It's kind of like, if push comes to shove, they will double cross you. That's what I'm actually looking at, Leo. I'm looking at them double crossing you. Like, I'll use Leo to get what I want, what I'm after. And then when I'm done with Leo, I'll discard Leo or just turn around and, I don't know, you're on your own. See ya, thanks. Damn. What an energy. They're like, no, now they're trying to backtrack. No. How are you going to try and flip that? How are you going to even try and flip that? You're like, didn't want the whole plan aired out, huh? Didn't want the whole plan aired out. You're like, fuck. No, I gotta do this now. What? You're thinking. You're looking for a solution. None. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I said, right there is like, and bark. That's all you can do. Bark. Over here, they're like, fucking, solution. I don't know. Fucking drop it. Take the L. There it is. All that fight and all that bark, it don't go nowhere. It don't work. This is crazy. It's like only when shit hits the fan and shit gets so bad, dude. It's so weird though. This is survival mode of like them just thinking solely about themselves. But because the two of you, unfortunately, are in something very clearly very messy, there's certain things where they're like, but I need Leo, but I need Leo for this, but I need Leo for this, but I need Leo. I'm dependent on Leo for this. That is crazy. Just like Sagittarius, go figure. You risk losing everything. Unfortunate times, yes. But when you start this off being sneaky and shady and strategic right out from the gate, what did you expect? Cutting corners and jumping through hoops, finding loopholes. What did you expect? Not playing fair, not being square. And you thought that would what, last forever? Makes me think of that song Gangster's Paradise. This is literally the energy of like, fuck it, let's just move forward, drop it. And it's like, yep. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, bad boys, what you gonna do? Bam. There's the tower. Let me kind of explain this. I'm hearing the song bad boys, what you gonna do? There's a Seven of Cups coming out immediately to the tower. Stop playing. Bye.